Hello, everyone. Good day, and welcome to another edition of Family Connect. Yes, I'm sure some of you will be wondering why you've not heard from me for some time. I've been very super busy, and right now I'm happy to be back once again and to discuss those things that will help us, those things that we have to talk about, those things that are real, whether we like it or not, it is there facing us. And then the earlier we start accepting them and trying to live with them, cope with them, be with them, the better for every one of us. Welcome once again to Family Connect. I am Chika Namani, your regular host, and with my team, we say thank you to those that have come to view our channel, those that have shared, those that have left their comments, and also those that have encouraged us in one form or another. So I have a topic today that is very sensitive. That's what I call it, because it's one topic many people shy away from, but it is a reality. It's something we have to live with, whether we like it or not, whether we want to accept it or not, it is there facing us. So the topic I chose for today is, how do we cope when we lose our loved ones? You wonder, why did I choose this topic? It's an life and death are eventualities. Once you are here, you are born here, you will live someday. But none of us, the way we don't know when we came in is the same way we don't know when we will leave. So what do? We start accepting it, we start living with it, and we start asking ourselves, how do I cope? How do I live? How do I do things? So that when this eventuality comes, nobody prepares for death. Nobody is ready for death. Even myself, as I speak, nobody wants to think about it because we are somehow scared, or we don't even know what is going to happen. We are afraid of what will happen or where we are going to if eventually we have to go. So whether we like it or not, life and death are eventualities that must come someday. So when we lose our loved ones, what should we do? It's a difficult thing because many of us don't wish it. Many people don't want to say it happen, but it will happen. It will happen definitely one day. So one thing I can say is, once that happens and you find yourself at the receiving end, always try to think of the departed. Where is that person? How is the person feeling? What is going on? Because whether we like it or whether we want to accept it or not, there's life after death. We all know it from our ancestral stories, from our present experiences. People have had near-death experiences. People have seen it happen. Their loved ones have visited them after departing. So what does it tell us? It's only the physical body that dropped. The spirit is still alive and is moving on. So whatever we are doing, however we want to do anything, we should remember to think about the departed. How will this person feel? How is he feeling? What is he going through? So we give love. We support the person. The person is more or less alone. Nobody to console, nobody to tell him or her, this is what's going on. But you are here, you have people telling you, take it easy, it's going to be well, everything will be fine. So you are more or less better off than that person who has departed. At that moment, maybe he's still a bit confused, he's still a bit, where am I, what is going on, why am I not in my body, why are people crying, why am I lifeless, what's happening? So he's a bit confused as to what is going on. So your part is to please give that person supportive thoughts, give that person love, still think about that person, what must he or she be going through. So having said that, let's think of how can we replicate, how can we represent that person, whatever the person had in mind before the departure. How do we make things right? How do we make the home what it should be if you have a home? Even if it's a sibling, what was the person's dream? How do we connect? What do we do to make sure that whatever it is, we keep moving. We don't get stuck somewhere. We have to reflect on how do we move forward? What do we do? So once you start thinking of that, then a lot of things will start becoming clearer and better for you. Mind you, nobody says it's very easy and coping with such situation is easy. It's not. Unless you've not gone through it or you've not experienced it, you won't be able to understand what it is to actually lose somebody you love so much. And then there's something else I will urge us to always do when we find ourselves in this situation. It's not a death sentence for you. It's not a hopeless situation. It's not a I'm finished, I can't move forward, what do I do next? This one concerns everybody, whether a man or a woman, a child or adult, whatever you are. At that point, you are more like miserable. You are more like you've lost hope. You are more like, how do I do this? How do I cope with this? What do I do next? When you find yourself in that situation, my advice, I encourage people to speak out. You know, when you speak out, or you speak to people that are more experienced, people that are older, and people that can view things from different perspectives, it will help you to start clearing your mind. Start resetting your thinking and start telling yourself, I can do it. I can survive. I can pull through. So when you do that, you find out you've lessened your burden. You are not going to find yourself cringing within yourself, let me stay within myself. No, it will not help you. So that I don't fall into depression. There are different levels and different types of depression. So you don't allow it to happen to you. You try to come out of it. Try to live out of it. Pass through the experience knowingly and with so much help around you, you'll be able to go through it and weather the storm without being submerged in the process of doing that. So you can still be happy, you can still get up and move on with your life. So I'm going to leave this here for today. I'm going to take a second part of it because I don't want it to be overstretched or too long for us to go back, sit down and reflect on it and actually prepare our minds that, look, let me live a good life. Let me do what I need to do. Let me encourage people around me. Let me just be that human being that I should, so that even if in the event of anything, you'll be able to stand on your own. The second part of it, I'm going to be talking about how we can help ourselves to go through these things, live through the pain, and then start forging ahead without feeling lost in the process. So, my beautiful people, as I've always said, I'm urging you and hoping that you come via our channel, share it, and then leave your comments. It's always very helpful to us. So until I come your way again, I say thank you, have a wonderful day, and remain blessed. Goodbye.